You are now listening to Between Us Girls, the podcast, where we discuss life's fuckeries and then some over wine.
Hey, welcome to our show. This is Michelle.
Danielle.
And Sharonda.
And this is
Between Us Girls.
And you can always find us on SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, Google Play, and Apple Podcasts, as well as iTunes. As far as our social media, you can find us pretty much everywhere. We have Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Between Us Girls, pretty much across the board. Twitter, @Girl Talking Wine. Real Book Pod on Snapchat. So today we're going to talk about the pros and cons of building a team, or what they call a hoetation. I guess it's a play on the word rotation.
Right.
So, yeah. We're just going to kind of get into that. And before we do that, we're going to take care of all of our business.
So if y'all want to make it rain.
Run me my money.
You see what Danielle does when you make it rain for her? See? You can get all of this and more.
Twerks and PG.
You know what I'm saying?
Work,
well,
work,
I don't know.
Work.
Oh, my God. Anyway, so if you'd like to see more of what we have going on right here, okay, please go to www.patreon.com/Between Us Girls.
Tighten up on your backstroke.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Speaking of exercising and tightening up on your backstroke, Danielle has something so important and so extra to talk about.
Oh my God. So, okay, so like, you've been eating all holiday long, right? You got your company Christmas party, you got your potlucks, Thanksgiving, you got
Christmas coming on the way.
Yep.
Yes. Packing on them pounds. So we got to shed that off come January, right? Mm-hmm. So we're going to do a running challenge.
She's going to do a running challenge.
Okay. I'm going to do a running challenge.
I'll
and you
do it
guys are
too.
going to join me in my running challenge. So all you need to do is download the Map My Run. Is it Map My Run?
Yeah.
Map My Run app, and find Between Us Girls, send us a friend request, and then I will add you to the challenge come January 1st. It will go through January 31st, and you just have 40 miles to do. And whoever
Just have.
That's a low number.
First
right?
of all, who
That's
in life
10
has
miles
ever
a
said,
week.
"Oh, it's just 40
It's
miles"?
just 40 miles.
That's 10 miles a
And
week.
you're not talking about being in a car. Like, you're talking about like your feet
Right.
on the pavement. Like,
She's talking about going from the medical center to Cypress.
you know what I'm saying?
That's all you got to do.
And
All
not
you
even,
gotta do.
but not even in traffic though, because you get a break in traffic.
Right.
Like, you got to stay going strong.
I feel like that's a low number. Like, I think you can do it.
I think it's doable.
It
I
is.
think, I've
For a
run
whole
10 miles a
month?
week
Yeah, for a whole
before.
month,
I was
it's
actually
doable.
really fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. That was
This
a long-
time, though, we're going to see what happens.
That was a long
Yeah,
time
and then
ago.
and whoever wins get bragging rights. And make sure you head over to our TShirt Shop on teespring.com. I think, oh God, I forgot that. I think it's teespring.com/Between Us Girls. Anyway, I will put it in the show notes so you can see it.
Yeah, and she did post on the social media about the T-shirts and
Right.
the running challenge this last week, so get with it. You
Yeah,
don't need
so-
her to give all the information to you. You can fucking find it.
Yeah, so
Oh
get
my
your
God.
shirt and post it up as you progress throughout the challenge.
Are we giving them a prize or anything? Or we're
They got
just
bragging rights, dude. That's
Oh,
like
okay.
some shit to brag about.
Didn't we
Okay.
say last week that when you're a fan of the week, you can die accomplished? This is the same type of shit.
Okay, I just clarification.
Die accomplished. I ran
Clarification.
the
I
running
want-
challenge with Between Us Girls, and I won that hoe.
And I won that bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
You have like an eternal star shining above you. Just like, why do you have that star? Because I won the running challenge.
the Between Us Girls podcast.
You're gonna feel so much better about yourself once you finish.
Yeah,
you
you
have
will
so much
be super
energy.
thin.
Skin gonna be glowing because you're drinking all that water and shit.
And the
refreshing.
star.
Yes.
Yeah, there's that. Okay, cool.
And then starve yourself while you're doing it, so like you can
So you can pass
really
out.
lose weight.
And then you can die, and then you
and
can
you come back.
looking emaciated and dehydrated at the same time.
It's okay. You know, you'll still be here. Don't worry about it.
Damn, that sounds fierce.
I know, right? Oh my god.
Well,
So proof.
Let's talk about our fan of the week. Our fan of the week. Drum roll. Yeah, I needed Danielle to do it because, like, when she does it, it sounds really horrible, so that makes it better. So I needed that.
Awesome. Got it. Okay.
Our fan of the week is Tia Triplet, a.k.a. Tia Talks, from the podcast Sit With Us, hailing from Dallas, Texas. Detail, baby.
In the house.
She's our fan of the week.
Woohoo! We appreciate you. She copped a T-shirt.
She sure
Get
did.
like Tia.
Yeah, get like Tia. She
Thank
got
you,
a
Tia.
T-shirt.
Thank
so,
you, Tia.
hey.
And
I mean,
she's like always like talking with us on Twitter, and she like reposts our retweets our stuff. You know, she's very helpful in that. Like,
yeah,
it's
she's
really
on
cool.
Facebook and
Instagram
she's on
too.
IG. Yeah.
Instagram too.
Yeah.
She's all over the place.
Thank you, girl.
All right, so Sharonda, what are we sipping on?
Okay. So, we've had this brand before, but not this actual wine. This is made by Bogle, and it's called Phantom. And the fine print says mysterious and hauntingly seductive.
Ooh, that reminds me of that Beyonce.
I was
Haunted.
just thinking that. Oh my god! I swear I was
Yes.
thinking
What's
that.
the song? I know you know it. Haunting me.
I
You know
know
the
it
words.
from haunting you. You must be haunting me.
See, just perform.
That's my
it.
And then she
shit.
does that lip thing.
Yeah.
Do it.
I can't. I mess around and lick my whole face.
Oh my god.
I don't think that's what she did.
Girl, you look just like Beyonce when you did that.
Slap
not
me.
even- You know what I'm saying?
I run
Ooh.
through the doorway. Just kidding. Okay, let's
Okay.
go.
All right.
Yeah, that's-
Too much.
anyway, no.
Like Danielle said, I never know when to quit.
You
That's
don't.
Okay.
It's
That's
okay.
when I kind of step over that. I'm a habitual line stepper.
It's okay, but then after you step, then you're good.
Yeah.
So anyway, the particular grape on this one is not available because they're calling it a proprietary red wine, meaning they just mix all their whatever reds they have.
They went in
The
the trash.
leftover
They're like,
shit.
So we got the leftover motherfucking
It's a
wine.
trash can wine.
yeah, trash can wine.
Get your ghetto wine here.
So
But
I wonder
it
what
is-
is the what's it called on there?
Did you want to know that?
That's what I was about to ask.
14.5%.
See, it's because they put all the bullshit grapes
It's the
in there.
trash
Come
wine.
on,
You see what I'm saying?
come on.
From the trash of a trash tree.
Ugh, that looks sort of scary. It looks creepy. It's spooky.
It's very
haunting.
pretty. It's haunting, like Beyonce. Anyway, vintage is 2014, and we'll let you know how we feel about it at the end of the episode.
Okay. So, as I said before, we are going to talk about dating multiples or building a team, and as the kids call it, a hoetation.
See?
I can say personally, I've never been very good at dating multiples. Like I suck. I think I'm just too honest. I'm like, whatever. I'm going out with so and so tonight, and then I lose one.
That's
so.
a part of it, though.
Yeah, I think you can be honest.
You can be
though.
honest. You totally.
Well, maybe it was the type of people I was talking to. I don't know.
Maybe they were like, no, I want you for myself only.
Could be.
Yeah.
You know, I
Michelle makes
I
people
do kind of
possessive.
have that.
Just saying.
Danielle's like, she attracts crazy people.
She's like, I
Okay.
have that je ne sais quoi.
about myself.
Not
that
certain something that makes people go, what's a little bit nuts?
Let me like lock her down.
I got the
But at
$1 million
midnight on a Tuesday. The fuck?
Okay, so Danielle, you said you had watched She's Gotta Have It, right?
Yeah.
And that's
I
gonna.
did too.
You did?
You did? You watched it?
I did.
I didn't get a chance to look at it.
Just because
That
we were
sounded so
discussing
country.
it, and
Did you like it?
I fucking love it. I have not finished it because I have commitment issues. No, with TV shows,
Yeah.
it's hard for me to kind of just sit down in one spot and not fall asleep. So,
You know what? I didn't like it, but I couldn't stop watching it. Is that weird?
Yes.
okay,
like-
so what didn't you like about it though? Like, what's the
I
problem?
kind of found it. Well, it was very unrelatable to me.
You felt like it was just really like.
And
fake.
I mean,
Do you think it was unrealistic, and that's what made it unrelatable, or what?
Well, I mean, I get that it was artsy, you know, but it just seemed like the characters were just extra, like Mars. Okay, I should preface this by saying I have never watched the original.
The movie.
Okay. So I have no idea how the movie is.
Well, no, let's not.
So,
we won't make that. I mean, I've seen the movie, obviously, but we won't even make it about that. Let's just listen to
what I'm saying is, well, where I was going with that was that so I don't know how closely the show
resembles.
Yeah.
I think Spike Lee often his characters are like extra. Like whatever that character is, whatever that stereotype is, it's gonna be that above and beyond.
Times 10. Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, like the Mars character, like I just didn't see what she saw in these guys other than the married one. Which, I mean, he's the only one that was kind of like smooth or whatever. Yeah. And he was trying to sell her a little dream, with the whole, I really want to be with you, but, it's complicated.
It's complicated situation.
The classic
married man bullshit.
But I mean, like, the guy, I get that with all three of the guys, it was like one super dude. Like, because Mars is like the fun one. I can't remember the pretty one name.
I know. He's so forgettable to me.
But he's like, he's like super hot or whatever, right? And then is Greer is the married one, or is Greer?
Greer is the beautiful one. Yeah,
Greer
that's
is the beautiful one. So I don't.
He was drying off with the towel with the G on it.
So.
You don't remember that part? I know you remember.
So I don't remember the married one's name then. Okay, so like the married one, he has the money and then he's stable, right?
Yes.
So you got all of these different qualities and you build this one perfect guy out of all these three different guys or whatever. So I get that, but like on an individual level, they're just all just extra as fuck.
Do you think that's what women are doing whenever they build a team?
Oh, absolutely.
They're just
it's like you get this
bits, pieces.
Yeah. You get this from this guy, this from that guy, and a little bit of that from that guy. And so you don't necessarily need all of them to have the full package because you're getting bits and pieces from everybody.
But if you decide you want to settle down, who do you choose? How do you make a decision?
You don't choose any of the ones.
Oh, you just make a decision. You just go get a new guy.
So the thing behind, what are we calling it again?
Building a Hoetation.
A Hoetation is you have like a Build-A-Bear man, like with all of them. But like once you're ready to settle down, and I think once you're ready to whatever, like you can't choose any of them because they were part of another structure.
Right.
Like
because individually they don't hold on.
You can't hold your own. Right. So you just knock that whole Build-A-Bear out the way and then Build-A-Man, whatever, Hoetation, knock that down, and then you go with new guy over here. That's what you settle with.
This is the same exact thing as when a woman dates a man for ages. And then they stop dating, and then he gets married.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, like, we don't understand that concept, but we're like, see, I'm just like, this is how you do it.
No, but I've never said, listen, I understand how men do that and what they do, because they are, a lot of the time, I've actually had that happen to me before. But I realized that certain men have a certain thing, I think, built up in their mind about what a wife is supposed to be and how they want their wife to be with them. See, and I'm not necessarily the kind of person you can just conform and put into this box.
Right.
So I'm not for everybody. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm good with that. So the one that did happen with, like, oh, okay, go ahead. Because you wanted a build-a-bitch you could put in a box. A ready, set, go, and, instant wife over here. That's not, fuck all that. That's not me. I can't. I won't. Never have been.
Do you call that hoeing? Do y'all think that's hoeing? Because that's what my question is, like, what is the hoe? Who is the hoe?
I think that's being single.
Because it's called a Hoetation. Who is the hoe? Are the hoes the hoe, or are you the hoe?
The hoes are always the hoe.
I'm just trying to.
The hoes are the hoes.
Like, if you're like, I got many hoes, or
in different areas,
I have so many different people, I'm the hoe.
Who's the hoe in this situation?
That's what I'm trying to understand.
But when they belong to you, you're the pimp. They are the hoes.
Yeah.
So you building a Hoetation because your hose is rotating. It's a Hoetation.
Okay.
These hoes belong. See, Michelle, these hoes belong to me. These hoes is your hoes. These my hoes. You see?
I thought these hoes was for everybody.
Well, I mean, but not friends. Like, you can't do hoe friends. Like, no.
Friends don't let friends share hoes.
Yeah. Friends don't have a hotation of hoes that they
Friends
share.
don't rotate they hoes among their friends when they rotate they hoes. Okay.
I'm gonna get a shirt with that on that. I'm gonna get a shirt with that on that. I am. I'm gonna get a shirt with that on that.
I'm so confused right now.
No,
Okay,
I'm
but
not.
I think I get
got
it.
you, I got you.
I think I get it. I think
Honestly,
the rotation is your hoes, like you said, are
You're
in
rotating.
Yeah, because you're rotating the hoes.
But see, here's my thing. I'm also a big proponent of, like, you can't say that that's okay for a man and it's not for a woman, because you got me fucked up. Because if that's the case, these men have been hoes.
Yes,
Y'all been doing
and
shit.
That's the thing, is a lot of women, I guess the ones on the receiving end of the rotation, are like, oh, well, you've been hoeing around because you've been,
Right.
doing me and this person and that person and that person. That's why I'm like, which one's the hoe? Pin the tail on the hoe.
Pin the
Quick
tail on the
question,
hoe.
though. Quick question. Is that polyamorous?
Don't you have to have some
No,
kind of
because
love with
polyamorous is love, and then also it's very open with, like, the situations and stuff. See,
Right, these
I
motherfuckers be
like
lying.
right. No, you really have to watch
Well,
that
like,
show.
even in the show, she lets everybody, like, they don't know each other.
And she not running down details of them,
Right,
but
but
she's
they
like,
know-
"Boo, you know the deal. You're
But
not the only
they
one."
all know that she's seeing
Other people.
Right. So is that polyamorous or not? If everybody knows,
I think there needs to be some certain level of commitment in a polyamorous situation.
It is, and then you have to, like, because remember when we had our polyamorous previous fan of the week on the show, there are rules to it, and everybody does, like, meet and kind of just know everybody. Now, when you're interviewing for your other person to come in,
so they know
you do date
everybody.
them exclusively first,
that's the difference.
and then you say,
okay.
Michelle, let us welcome Danielle.
Right.
I have dated her.
And
And
now
I
I
like
have
her.
chosen her for a wife, and you will be her
She has
sister
been
wife.
chosen. Yes. Let us come, ladies. See, I feel like that's how that works.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like, I don't think that that's the same thing, because a rotation is really just
In
a
and
bitch,
out.
somebody being single. Like,
Somebody singing, doing you.
Doing
you.
single shit, as they say.
not even doing you and not even doing single shit. It's just that I'm not committed to anybody. Like, I'm not
Right.
married. I'm not in a relationship. I didn't have that sit down, hey, let's become exclusive. We didn't have that talk. So whatever the fuck I do is whatever the fuck I do. And whatever you do, that's on you. Like, whatever.
The one thing that I did like about Nola is that she accepted these guys for exactly who they were.
And where they are in life.
And exactly where they are in life. She didn't have any expectations of them other than them following through on whatever it is that they said they were going to do. So she wasn't trying to change them. She wasn't trying to make them do anything.
That's right.
You know, she wasn't really trying to have them be like a part of her life.
Or something that
in
they're
any
not.
way.
Yep.
You
You
think
know,
that
so-
was because of the way she viewed them? Like, they weren't, her forever boo.
Right.
So she was
exactly.
like, okay, you could have one foot. It's cool with me.
Right.
We ain't going to be dancing together forever.
And
It's
all
cool.
of them wanted
Right.
to be with her.
Right.
But
Right.
but she was just like, I like you because you make me laugh.
Yeah.
Like that's
Mars, yeah.
That's what you make me laugh. I laugh until my side hurt is what she said. Like,
Yeah.
And that's all you're for.
Yeah.
I think that leads me to the...
and that D.
And a D.
In
Yes.
the
Right.
special bed. Let's not pretend. The magical bed.
But that's what he was that was his purpose for her in his life. Yeah.
I think that leads me to the next point. I was going to say that a lot of people have issue with black women because Issa Rae kind of did the same thing. She was the one who kind of brought that word hoetation to the masses with the last season of Insecure. What do you guys think? There's an issue with black women living in their sexual freedom, but it reminds me of what you said, reminded me of that, because those women who live like that, they always have so many men who are like, oh, let me be with you. I just want to be with you. And they're like, And the other women are
Out
like,
here.
that's a hoe. Because she's so free. So, like, why do you guys think that is?
I think that people.
I had a lot. I had to just go ahead.
You guys.
No. Go. I can remember.
I think that it scares people to see a woman being that free and not needing a man
Or validation
or
from
validation
outsiders.
or validation from, like, I'm a woman standalone and I am owning who I am.
Right.
This is what I want, and I don't necessarily need you to say yeah, oh, you are a woman. Like, I don't need you to say that or whatever because I am that all by myself.
Because I got that. I don't
Right.
need you.
And I like sex, and that's okay.
And that's
I like
okay.
sex, and I want to have sex with you, and then afterwards, I don't necessarily need you to stay
stick around.
and like fix the refrigerator.
Because,
or
bitch,
put
I'm turning
food-
on lights when we get up.
Right.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
Put food in the refrigerator because I got that. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I need you for what I need you
I think
for.
that that's scary for a lot of people, men and women, because with women that
Or
that
more
want that
judgmental.
stability or whatever, they feel like that woman is threatening that because she's giving, in their eyes, they view it as she's giving it away so easily.
Yeah.
So then these other men, they're not going to be so willing to commit.
Right.
But
or
it's so
whatever.
weird because that's the one that the men want.
Well, and I feel like that always comes from, and I don't know. I really relate to her character in this show.
Let me
or
find
movie.
out you out here free fucking.
No, but I mean Danielle knows. No, I'm not. I am
so
committed
scared.
now. But what I will say is, I think that I agree with Danielle that men and women both find it hard to also deal with somebody who is confident in themselves and confident knows who they are,
Right.
but they're not overly confident to the point where they're like, I'm all that, I'm this, I'm that. No,
Yeah.
she's very just, she's very calm, cool. She's a very just chill ass individual, but she knows what she is. She knows what she has. She knows, I feel like she knows her value, her worth, all these other grand things that women always say that they, people need to understand this. I feel like she has all of those things in one, and she's just really just wants to be single right now. She wants to do her own thing. And to me, a person who knows all of that and has all of that stuff combined in one, and she's not cocky and arrogant and just trying to act like she's, God's gift to the world, to me, that is fucking scary to people.
yeah.
That is fucking scary.
that-
And men do not fucking,
Yeah.
they don't like that shit. They don't. They do not like it because they don't know where they stand with you. They never
Yeah.
know, sometimes
They
you
don't have no
answer their
place.
call. Right.
Right.
You don't always answer their call. You don't always answer their text message. And I'm only saying that because I personally have, like I said, I relate strongly to this character. I've been there before. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, I kicked it with you like 2 days ago. So I'm good on you for the rest of the week. I'm going to kind of ignore you. I'm going to let you know I'm busy and go ahead. Like, I'm not dealing with you right now. It's fine.
With her character, I think that the only place that she is insecure and vulnerable is in her work.
I was getting ready to say her
that's-
painting.
That's
That's
the
it.
only area, but everything else, it's like this is even like when she had that black dress on.
Right.
Have you got to that episode? Okay. I don't want to necessarily give it too much away about it though, but
Yeah,
but
please
she
don't.
was, but everybody had their opinions of her in the black dress, but she was just like, I fucking look good in this dress.
And I don't give a damn.
Right.
don't
Like,
care.
what do you want me to do? Like, this is me. This
This
is
is my body. Like,
in this dress.
Exactly.
You know, like
people don't
but-
like that. Even women, like, oh my God, women fucking hate that shit.
I think women hate it
You've
worse than
seen
men.
her. You've seen this girl in the club before. She's not overly whatever, but she just kind of seems to grab the attention of everybody in the club or wherever you are. This is not necessarily club, anywhere, but she just kind of charismatically grabs everybody's attention. She's very carefree. She's open, airy, light, fun, whatever.
Yeah.
They don't, man. Listen, people are people chase after that because they want a piece of it, but it's like once they get it, they don't know what to do with it because
Right.
they're so focused on trying to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you do with it now? And again, women, they don't like that
Well,
shit.
I think
They
especially
don't.
in circles of women, whenever there are women who are like that, somebody's always going to try to stifle that flame. You know what I mean? And try to blow that out. Like,
Always. Oh, she thinks she all that.
yeah.
Look
And
at
it's
her.
not even that. It's like, just a natural, like, I'm enjoying myself. I know where I'm at. I'm cool with that.
Yes.
Instead of, oh, well, let me put on airs because I'm insecure about who I really am or whatever. And just kind of.
Exactly. Just
So-
enjoy another person. I feel like I don't give a fuck who it is. It's always going to be a bitch prettier, badder, whatever than you. Like, that's just life. That's fine. But to be able to be in the company of somebody who is open and free and just cool like that, like, bitch, I want to be your friend. Like, I want us to be friends because I'm the same.
Can
like,
you rub on me?
Yeah. Well, no, just like, let's talk, let's hang out. Like, why do I need to feel insecure or
Right.
feel less than around you? Because I like that shit and I'm confident in myself. So shit, you are too. Let's hang out. Let's be whatever.
Right.
But so many women, I think, are catty like that. And then you have your, I'm gonna get some backlash for this, but your extreme Bible thumping people or whatever. And they just look at that shit like, oh, one man is for one woman because that's the way it's written. So that's the way it is told.
These dicks is for everybody.
That's everybody. Like, I mean.
You say these dicks is for everybody?
These dicks is for everybody.
Everybody. You got to do it with the hate. It's everybody. You got to look up in the sky when you do it. It's for everybody. Like, nobody, I mean, please. Like, let's stop.
And then y'all serious as fuck, too. These dicks is for everybody. Sharonda just now was like, for real, it's for everybody. Like,
and then
own it.
And then there's a period at the end, like, what? I don't understand. You don't get it?
I said what I said.
I said what I said.
Well, I think that was a pretty good discussion. Does anybody have any final thoughts before we wrap?
Stop judging people, man. Get the fuck on. Like, go find something to do. Go knit. Go pick the lint off your dickhead.
But
that
is why they're
shave your
because
vagina.
They're fucking
I don't know.
boring. You're knitting.
I mean,
you're
I don't
knitting,
know.
bitch.
I'm
You're
just
knitting.
saying whatever the fuck floats to your boat.
This is what you're doing.
I have a really awesome cousin who's young and she fucking knits her ass. She can knit her ass off, but she's still young and fun and does stuff. But the bitch likes to knit and she does a good job.
That's a good hobby for somebody.
No, for real. She's like made scarves and shit. I ain't lying.
I'm looking at Danielle like,
but
bitch,
they're like fresh.
If I find out Danielle sitting in her bed in her panties knitting something,
because you know she's in her panties.
You know she be in her panties.
You know
in that bed.
In her panties.
If I find out,
she not answering the door in no clothes. It's bottomless.
If that bitch is like, I can't do it right now. I'm busy.
So come on, yeah. No, but I mean, just stop. Just get the fuck out of people's business. Like, worry about stay in your fucking lane. Because I guarantee you, like, the person that you're 9 times out of 10 hating on or talking about or trying to dog out to the next person, they aren't a bit more concerned about you. Like, they could probably give a less of a fuck about you and what you have going on. So why the fuck are you worried about them? Like,
they probably have no idea that you dislike them.
I'm 9 times out of fucking 10. I'm guaranteeing they don't.
We cool as fuck. Meanwhile, she's plotting and scheming on your downfall.
Dear diary.
Oh, shut up.
Outside of the 4 or 5 people, they got Michelle fucked up.
Oh my God.
I hate this bitch.
The only thing that I would add is that I think that dating multiple people can be like a really good thing because
absolutely
you can sort of narrow down what it is you actually want in a person. Because I mean, it's just like, you try a bunch of different things and you kind of see what sticks. And then, I mean, you kind of see what type of personality traits that you are geared towards. Like, so like
what you do and don't like about a person, or
like
what you're willing to tolerate in a relationship or not tolerate.
It's adventurous. Like, I mean, I think that our whole purpose on Earth is to experience.
She done got deep, bitch.
Hold on, say, bitch, what you say?
I think that we're supposed to like
back.
Experience and create different things.
This bitch is
what dreams may come looking ass.
Why not experience all the dicks?
Because they for everybody.
You need an Indian one.
Okay, no bullshit.
A Moroccan dick.
With some curry.
I just had an image of, I have 2 images.
Sriracha dick.
No, see, stop.
Excuse me, sir. You got that sriracha dick or no?
First image I had was Danielle at the grocery store walking down the aisle looking at all the different dicks and going, which one the fuck do I want?
But bitch, look, it's on
Let me
display like the
see
spices
which
and shit.
one.
I want a motherfucking
And then
sriracha dick tonight.
My
Let me get
second
this.
vision was her drizzling curry
On the dick.
So I'm not gonna play with y'all.
Was it hard or was it soft when she was?
I didn't get that far.
Oh, okay.
All I
'Cause
saw
soft
was
is
the
like
food.
Oh my God.
no.
Oh my
Danielle's
God.
old school. She would pinch it like a lady and just
She'd be like,
Salt Bay.
Like
yeah.
this is like dusting.
a light dusting.
Like
A quarter cup.
like quarter cup. Fucking fairy dust.
Let me pull out the recipe.
Right. How to curry dick.
I did curry.
How to prepare curry dick.
I had curry last week.
Y'all are so stupid.
With this cardamom dick.
Maybe I want some fajitas tonight.
Fajita. Hashtag fajita dick. Fajita dick. You talking about chicken or carne asada? Bitch? Which one are you talking
Carne
about?
asada dick.
Carne asada dick.
Okay, well, how did y'all like the wine? Because this is going to
Some
this is going off
guacamole
the
on the
fucking
side.
rails.
Guacamole on
Guacamole
the side.
dick.
Guacamole on the side dick.
Man, sidebar, I found the best guacamole salsa.
Better than HEB? HEB.
This shit is
guacamole
good as fuck. It's
From
salsa.
where?
It's
From where?
Herdy's. HERDZ. You know what I'm talking about? They make
I
salsa.
think I've seen it.
Yes,
yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Is it in like the cold section?
No.
Oh, it's on the
right
regular
there
shelf.
next to the salsa. Y'all need to go get it.
Oh, shut up.
It's so good. I had 2 jars by myself. That's why I'm fat right now. I'm retaining some water because I had like lots of chips in there. But anyway, I had something I wanted to say too before we really finish. People who are driving and would rather run a person into traffic than let them in front of you.
That's what we
You
want.
can eat curry dick, okay?
But like a soft curry dick, not even a hard one. Just listen.
And I hope it smells like must.
Right.
Oh my God.
Old
All right.
balls.
Musty
and
curry dick. Ew.
Old balls and soft, musty.
I hope
curry
it's
dick.
real pungent. And the jasmine rice, I hope it has actual jasmine in it. I hope it smells just like shit.
This bitch said actual jasmine.
I do like jasmine rice.
It is
though.
good. It's the softest.
It really is.
Okay. So how'd
It's
y'all like the
sticky
wine though?
yet moist.
Okay, so like at,
I mean, I love jasmine rice too.
oh my God. At first taste,
Bitch trying hard to
trying to gather
concentrate.
myself.
She can't.
so at first taste, I did not like it because somebody forgot to aerate it.
No, she did aerate it, but when you do, this is an aerator, and when you do it, you have to have this little cute little filter thingy. And Michelle, bless her little heart, she aerated it, but just without the filter.
I also forgot to give a fuck. So
Left that shit at home. God damn it, got to be more careful.
So without the aerator, I did not like it at all because it was bitter. And well, I guess like without the aerator, you have to let it sit out for
You
a
do
little
have to let it
while and
breathe,
breathe
yes.
and stuff. Or
it's like you have to stop trying to rush the process.
right. Exactly. But once it was aerated, I really did like it. Like it kind of lightened up a little bit.
It did.
And
It did.
it was not as harsh. And that's all I got on it. Like I didn't even smell it. Let me see.
Oh, she didn't.
Or what she's trying to
Yeah,
say
I
is
don't
that
know
she
what
doesn't
the
really
fuck.
like it.
Do you know what the legs looks like on it?
All I can see is
Not
this
really-
fucking
well, it is.
lipstick.
Oh,
It
it
is
is leggy. It is leggy.
Very leggy.
Yeah.
She's got legs.
I mean, I guess.
she knows how to use them.
I mean, it's got a really nice, pretty color. Give it a 13.
Oh damn, that was low as fuck.
This bitch went through
Listen.
all of that shit and gave it a fucking 13.
I thought she was gonna give it a 20 at least. The bitch say, I give it a 13. Not
13
even 15.
for a blend,
And-
because you know what, blends are actually like blends are pretty soft, and even though this
This
one
is
has
the trash blend.
is a trash blend,
First of all,
and it has a high alcohol content,
It
so
does.
That's why it
It's-
tastes like rubbing alcohol. Sorry.
but your
but-
glass empty though.
but-
Although I was
Shade.
actually gonna ask for a
Oh, I am. I just didn't want to do it like while we're recording to look
No,
like
you can
I
do
was.
that. No worries.
Yeah, go ahead, girl. Keep talking.
But yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my 13 as far as I'm concerned with it. How did y'all?
Michelle, I'm boring.
I mean, it gets 5 for being alcohol.
I thought 10.
Oh, damn. That's why I was thinking about yours. Okay, so you only gave it 3 points.
Well, I mean, I think I really like the color of it. Like like that's
Well,
pretty much
it's- okay.
the thing that I like about it. To be honest, like
It
it,
does
has
have
a
a
really
good
pretty
color.
color.
It does.
Um,
Oh, did I give you more than me? Yeah, that's
yeah,
no.
you did.
We gonna split that. Go ahead.
It was okay. I don't love red, and I think it has more cab or something like that in it. I don't know, Sharona, you're the wine sommelier.
I have no.
not.
Did you with that?
Sommelier.
I hate her.
I don't know. I know it does not have enough sweet red in it for me.
Michelle does not like the aftertaste, and it should be a little sweeter and maybe colder.
Yeah,
I think you'd like it then. I do like it,
but I'm drinking it though, so don't get me
judge
wrong.
It is like a
Right.
dry
I'll give it a 15.
aftertaste. It's really dry. Yeah.
Yeah. I am a red person. Y'all know that. I like it. I do agree with Michelle on the aftertaste. It's not the best. But I'm going to give it at least, and like Danielle said, it does have a beautiful color. I did peep the legs earlier. So I'm going to go with a 20 on this one.
It looks like
I
Catholic
really do.
church wine.
It's communion.
No, because
I don't know because I'm Baptist and we use grape juice.
No,
I
at
don't know.
Catholic Church, they straight up, they're like, where is the communion wine? It is wine, and then they do like this. And give you the little bitty ski taste.
You like, give me all of that.
And you're like, and then the bread.
Oh.
So you're like dying of parched mouth with this little ass, dry ass sip of wine.
Oh my God. She's criticizing a whole fucking...
Yes, I am. And if the Pope
whole
wanna see me-
denomination.
okay,
So
if the
if you're
Pope want to see
Catholic,
me,
please
She gonna
don't
fight
email us.
the Pope outside.
I'm Catholic. Fight me. I'll fight the Pope outside the Vatican.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
All right.
So we love
Hugs
Jesus.
for thugs?
Okay.
Shit.
All right. Well. All right. So make sure you guys subscribe. I have a bunch of papers
Wait,
here.
did you have a number?
Yeah, I gave it a 15.
Oh, 15. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to our show because we are going to have a really candid and hopefully lengthier discussion on racism, colorism, and always more fuckery. So
Always. Guaranteed.
make
every
sure
time.
you subscribe for that, and then also the newsletter because I fucking said so.
And we work on that. So just, Fritz for our labor.
I be knowing when you unsubscribe to the shit, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we do. By email address. Don't make me read your name on here.
Keep fucking playing with me, and I'll add your ass
Michelle,
back. Okay.
she ain't worth it. She ain't worth it. She ain't worth it.
Oh my God, I feel like that Rihanna meme.
Just,
No, I
no,
mean, I
baby,
get the
what is
email
it?
addresses. If I wanted to be petty, I could add them back, but I'm not.
you could.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us on Between Us Girls. But don't keep it a secret. Listen and share with everyone you know. See you next week.